Don Toliver just dropped the album. At the time of this recording right now, the album is probably already out, or it has been out for about a day or two. But today I wanted to talk about all of Don Toliver's albums and make a ranking of his discogs so far, because unlike a lot of other artists, I actually like a lot of Don Toliver's music, even though some of them are hits and some of them are a little bit of misses. I want to talk about his whole music journey as a whole, and I'm also going to be talking a little bit about some other stuff later on down the line. So let's talk about rankings. He currently has 5 albums. All 5 of them I have listened to. Even his first album I've listened to multiple times. I've listened to a lot of his projects. I love his music. I think that he's an amazing artist, and that if you don't know him, you should know him. That's why I'm mostly talking about and ranking all these albums. But without further ado, my number 5 pick might actually be controversial, but I think his first album, Donnie Whack Mac, is mid. Now, does this mean that this album is trash? No. It just means that I'm not necessarily a big fan of it. And that's okay, because, it's the first blueprint. This is what got him signed to Cactus Jack. This is what made him him. So me saying that this album is bad isn't necessarily a diss on him. It's just that, hey, we see where you came from. There's a few good songs like Diva, Bang Bang, that's a hit, and Issues. I like those 3 songs off the top of my head. Those are probably the best songs off the album. And AMG is a hit. But again, it just sees him being a little bit more, reckless. There's a lot more fun. You can hear the influence of Travis Scott in a lot of his music on this one, especially his earlier works. But it is enough to where you're all like, okay, this person has potential. I see where he's going. I see where he's heading. I like the motions. The next one, my number 4 pick, is going to be Lovesick. Lovesick is a album that I did not rock with for the longest time, I'm not gonna lie. Lovesick is an album that feels a little bit contrived. It's not a lot of interesting productions. There isn't a lot of songs that's really memorable on this one, but there is some fun tracks on there. So for me, I like Private. I like Nopo, because Nopo is one of those sleeper hits that kind of went crazy later on and all that. Or actually, I ain't gonna lie, I'm lying. Wait, no. Nopo, Embarrassed, pretty decent. Lucky I'm Having is, it's okay. I like Bus Stop a lot, but it's mostly because I really fuck with the Jersey type instrumentals when it comes to a lot of tracks. It's very fun. I feel like it's very vibrant. There's coolness to it. I also kind of like the aesthetic of Lovesick. I didn't necessarily like the album that much, but I like how he provided like the visuals and the way that he just kind of went about it. I think this is also the album that he decided to go on Rolling Loud with, and I thought it was pretty cool. It was okay, right? My third, I'm gonna go with Life of a Don. Now, Life of a Don is fun. I like Life of a Don. I need to go through the songs, I'm not gonna lie. So Life of a Don has probably one of my favorite Travis Scott songs with Don Toliver, because they have a lot of songs together. But my personal favorite is You. You is a vibey ass track. I love that track. Amazing. It's great. What You Need is one of the singles on the album. I really like it. I like the visuals. I like the music video. Way bigger, aesthetically nice. I love it. It's cool. You know what I mean? Then we have Drugs and Hella Melodies. That is also another banger with Caliucci's. And we got Outer Space. That's the one with I want to say that's the one with, his name escapes me. Baby Keem. The one with Baby Keem, I fuck with that one. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty decent. It's pretty solid. I like the aesthetic. You know what I mean? It's cool. Now, we go into top 2. Now, top 2 is actually really difficult because there are a few albums on here that every single song is a banger, and ooh, every single song is a banger. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these albums, there is like so many songs that's just like impeccable, right? But for my number 2, I'm gonna have to say Hard Stone Psycho. Hard Stone Psycho is amazing. I think that he has just as many bangers as he does songs to skip. But the bangers that he do have is so good, I'm not gonna lie. I like pretty much every song. There's a few songs that I would rather like pass up on. My personal favorites is Backstreet, of course. I like Kryptonite, which is the intro track. Tora, which is the next track that goes into each other like perfectly. I fuck with that. I like Attitude. Brother Stone is also a fucking banger. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck, there's a lot on here. Glock, I love this song too. Bandit, like damn near every single song outside of, I want to say about 3 or 4 tracks on this album is kind of passes to me, but I like it. It's a vibe. It gives you that energy. It makes you hyped. There's songs on here where it just really like get the blood pumping, and also just some chill tracks, which is what Don Toliver is really known for. He's known for all these very, very like chill, laid back tracks with very nice singing and just expression when it comes to his vocal performances is really good. I'm not gonna lie. And then my favorite, you guessed it, you probably knew it. I'm not gonna lie. This is his first album that I ever listened to, and outside of maybe 1 or 2 tracks, every single song on this album is a hit. And it's not like a hit like, oh man, these songs did like big numbers. Just that me personally, I listen to these songs the most, so I would like this album the most. This was the album that I felt like, oh man, this dude is untouchable. He needs to be signed immediately. I'm so happy that he did. This is the one, and it is Heaven or Hell. Heaven or Hell is probably Don Toliver's best attempt at the Days Before Rodeo type sound that he usually takes from Travis Scott. I think that he has a very nice voice during this whole LP. There is a lot of vocal inflections that he tried and actually succeeded with. There is a lot of just all around bangers. He has, let me just list down all the songs that's on this album. Euphoria, classic. Cardigan, classic. After Party, classic. Wasted, classic. Can't Feel My Legs, classic. Candy. There's a part at the end of this song in particular. I said, baby, you are so demanding. Even all your styles are outstanding. Ooh, I can't take it anymore. Like, bro, he hit that shit. I was like, oh my god. And then he has Company. I miss having your company. Oh, it's such a hit. And then No Idea, No Photos, Spaceship. I hit or miss, but Had Enough. I'm just saying, the list goes on. It's just a hit after hit after hit after hit. Like, bro, it's so, gosh. Hold on, where my glasses at, bro? Oh fuck, I can't see without my glasses. is fire. I ain't gonna lie, it's one of the best albums I've heard from like an artist from this type of caliber. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. It's very enjoyable. This was probably the best album that Don has made in general, and hopefully this new album gives us the same type of feel, or maybe he's on a whole different direction. Hopefully it's really good, and I will be doing a reaction to that later on this week or next week or something like that. Depends on how much time I got. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe.